Hi everyone, I'm G. In this video, I will show you how to make a color picker in Unity. Oh, this shouldn't be happening. I'm sorry. Okay, it's good. In this video, I will show you how to make a color picker in Unity, and it's very easy. So actually the reason that I'm recording this video because I couldn't find any exact solution for this. Some of them were using some external classes and scripts kind of things, and some of them were lacking information, so you're not being able to copy the thing. So I tried to make it on my own, and I managed to do that. In this video, we are going to be using just one script and everything is done. So as you can see, we can pick any color from here. And even if I click the outside of the color, there's nothing happening, and this is just a little bug. It's not that big deal. You can easily fix it. And yeah, you can actually pick the color from here too. And if we click the accept button, it just changes our color. Okay, let's see how we can make it. First of all, as you can see, we have a game object called color hexagon here. This is actually an image. This image is holding this hexagon shaped color wheel right here. And this is going to be where we are going to pick our colors. The script that we're going to use attached to this game object. Everything is going to be happening inside the script. If we check the script, as you can see, we have some fields here. And these are the fields actually. The image named color cursor is this little triangle shaped cursor. If we click on this color hexagon, as you can see, it's going to appear on wherever we click. Secondly, we have a texture 2D which has been attached to this script. And this is the texture of this color hexagon. It's the same, there is no difference, and it should be the same. We are going to use the get pixel method according to the UV coordinates of this texture. Moving on, we have a rect here, and the rect is actually color hexagon itself. You can actually get this inside scripts instead of attaching it in the editor, it doesn't matter. The color display is actually going to show us what color we picked. And lastly, we have the, as you can see, we have a button. Button is just holding the color value that we're going to use later. It's getting the color of the display as we click the accept button. Now, if you look at here, we are using I pointed down handler interface. And this is actually important for us. We're using the on pointed down method to get if we are clicking the game object or not. If you click it, the holding boolean is going to be set to true, so that means that we're holding the mouse button. Okay, I'm skipping this part for now. I'm going to explain what that means later. It's setting the holding boolean to true, and if we letting go of the left mouse button, this if state is going to set it to false. That means that we're not holding it anymore, and nothing is going to happen after that point. But if we're holding, firstly, it's going to take the image position. And this image position is actually our red position. As you can see, this color hexagon is actually our rect. By the way, I forgot to say, but as you can see, we have the pivot point of our image. This must be in the left bottom corner of the image, because we're going to use the UV coordinates of the image, and this is very important. I will explain why later, so just be patient about it. We are getting the position of our image, our rect, but this position in the real space. To use UV coordinates, we need it to be in screen space. Basically, these two ones are just two different measurement units. I'm not going to explain this to you, but if you want to learn about it, you can search about it. So yes, we can convert these two to each other, and we are using this rolled screen point method to do this. And don't mind the prints, I just use them to be sure if I'm doing the right thing. We have another vector 2 named UV1, but before what this one is doing, I want to explain you the UV coordinates. Okay, I set up the environment. We have some different elements. Let's take a look at the texture 2D. Okay, so let's say that this is some random texture, and we want to take just color from this middle point. We have a get pixel method to do this. This method allows us to get a specific pixel's color if we give the exact positions of the pixel. So we need the positions of this black point. This texture 2D is actually the texture of this image. As you can remember, we set the pivot of this image to left bottom corner. And lastly, we have our cursor, and this cursor's position is just a random point. For example, 300 in x-axis and 200 in y-axis. If we move our cursor and put it onto our image, the position of the cursor will change. For example, it's going to be like 400 in x-axis and 250 in y-axis. We have to subtract these positions from the pivot point of this image. If we do this, we're going to have the positions relative to the image. If I draw this for you guys to see it clearly, we are going to have a position like this. By using this, we can go to its texture and get the pixel data from this black point. It might be a little bit difficult to understand in the first step, so I will sum everything up. So we have the positions of our cursor. From this cursor position, we are going to subtract this point of the image, the position of the image. After doing this, we are going to have the relative position of our cursor to our image. If we come back to our code, as you can see, we're subtracting the converted positions from our mouse position, and by doing this, we are having the relative position as UV1. After converting this position, we have to convert this one more time. Don't mind this prints, and I also can delete this one. It's not important. We just need the first step, second step, and the third step. After that, we are using the getPixel method. The last converting step is all about the ratio. For example, we can make the image big and also we can make it small. But regardless of the size, you want to get the same point from this texture. So to do this, we just need to divide the position with the width and height of the image and then multiply it with the width and height of the texture 2D. And here you can see we're doing the same thing. We are dividing it with the width of our rect, and after that we are multiplying it with the width of our texture. And we're doing it one more time for the y-axis, and we are getting the exact TV positions of our points. After this one, we're just using this in our method, so we can get the pixels color from the texture. Wait, it's not over. There's one more point. We want to get the color from the points that we can click. Let me show it. This texture actually includes all of this area, but we don't want to get the color from these points because there's no color, as you can see. Even if I try to pick color from that, it's not letting me to do it. The point is checking its alpha. If the alpha is greater than 0, so we can use this as our color. So we are setting the color of our color display, and we are setting the position of our color cursor. So this code is just mass. I did it this way, it works, but you can use another way to set its position. It doesn't matter. And actually in this line we're setting the position of our color cursor. Okay, so the color display is always showing us the color that we picked, but we have to set the color. So we are going to use these methods. The take color method is actually being called whenever we press the button. After we press the button, the panel is going to be enabled, and the color display is going to be changed with the color of our button. And we are saving this color in a different field to use it later. But when we are going to use it later, if we press the discard button, this method is going to be called, and we are setting the display color with our previous color. And whenever I click the accept button, set color method is going to be called, and it's going to set the button color with the display color. And we are calling the take color method in on enable method because we don't want to get any reference exception because the panel is not enabled. If I click the button, as you can see, the display's color is same with our button, and if I change it, it's same again. And yeah, that's all. We managed to do all the things with just one script. I hope that helps, and if you have any problems, please just comment it below. If you're wondering what is this project, this is actually the new UI system of my game called Dashthrough. You can go and take a look at my devlog series to see what it looks like. If you found it useful, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. If you have any other specific problems about Unity, you can comment it below. I'm always open to new video ideas. See you soon.